Oh, this is Paul. Yeah. I just have a few minutes left of the 2 hours. Yes. To falsely alter a written instrument means to change without authorization by anyone entitled to grant it. A written instrument, whether complete or incomplete. Yeah. To falsely complete a written instrument means to transform an incomplete written instrument into a complete one. Yeah. By adding or inserting matter without the authority of anyone entitled to grant it. Yes. To falsely make a written instrument. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the traffic citation. Yeah, this is a forgery. Pooh. This is not the actual form you use to accuse somebody of violating restraint provisions. Yes. This is a forgery. Yes, it is. Somebody fraudulently changed my driver's license. Yeah. This is a forgery. Ouch. Because Mike Van Proyn had to get notice right now. I'm going to want to speak to his wife about whether or not she wants to reside there. Yes. This is a forgery. My driver's license says 6'2", 255 pounds. Yes. This is a forgery. Pooch. These are actually not real. Yes. As in, well, I know you used them to arrest me. You put me in jail. Yes. You falsely accused me of being in Brennan, Washington. Yes. You wanted me to be tried for an infamous crime. Yes. So that you could put me in prison. Yes. And then you obligated right now. Well, just looking at the municipal code, yes. You're guilty of a forgery if you intended, yes, to injure or defraud myself, and within that attempt, you changed any of my personal information, so that I wouldn't get court notices, yes, so that I wouldn't know that you issued warrants for my arrest, Mike. Now I'm wanting Mike in prison, and I see that he was holding that service last Sunday. Yes. Maccabees, our brothers and sisters in Catholicism. Why don't you get me the actual ownership of all Catholic churches in the United States? I know the Pope's going to be upset about. Pope's going to be upset. But I need to know, do you have any mortgages on any property of any order? Yes, or any church? I know that they usually pay out of pocket to purchase all the churches that they have. But for every mortgage that's been issued on every parish, yes, I'm thinking the Pope's getting sued for allowing for the fraudulent use of his denomination to get mortgages for the individual congregations that that attend mass. Well, look at you, Seattle Pacific University. Do you have a mortgage on any of the buildings? Well, what about that hospital? You say that you're Catholic? St. Francis is. Why don't you call the Pope? And I wanted to remind you, yes, I had lunch when we were on Guam. Yes, it was a theological seminary there. I went there and I read a book about opening doors. Yes, on Heidi's side of the family, she had a distant uncle that had been canonized and beatified as a saint. Yeah, she brought it up when we were there. It was in the actual newspaper while we were there. It was somewhat special. It kind of gave her the belief that because she had some sort of biological genetic connection to an individual that had been beatified, that she herself could be a saint. As if you were born in the same family, you had the same genetics as a saint. A lot of people find out that very few individuals get canonized, do they, there, Pope? Francis, what are you doing right now? Francis, Francis. You know, I just wanted to know any guarantees of any of the individual properties of Catholicism. Did Francis? Uh, have you been thinking about canonizing somebody else as one of these saints? You going through your beatification qualifications of an individual? Why don't you stop with this whole saint thing? I know after 2,000 years of making them, you probably got quite a few.